Hello and welcome back to Cal Shark Collectibles, and this is my journey to completing the Ultimate Binder. 2025, first video on the Ultimate Binder, and a big one at that. There's over 20 cards to be added today, and my most expensive additions yet, over £2,000 worth of cards. If you did watch my Japan Mail Day video, you'll know that one of the cards in here cost me over £1,000. So let's hop straight into it. And first up we have some Yu-Gi-Oh! Now I will quickly talk about some goals for 2025. I do want to complete this page here, which has the Egyptian God cards, the GX Egyptian God cards, the Rainbow Dragon and the Stardust Dragon. So hopefully I complete that this year. May also be able to complete this page with the Karibos and the Jinzo being the most expensive card on that page. But our first card we're adding today is actually in a spare slot. Now I have decided that the four corners will be quarter century secret rares. Not 100% sure which ones yet, but this card here, to fit with the collector's rare theme round these four, I decided to go with Silent Magician, which is a great card. This is the collector's rare version. Hopefully you can see that nicely, and that's going to be slotted in right here. Lovely. Moving on past Yu-Gi-Oh! I think I have decided what card is going to be here, and it's going to be an Overrush rare. I'm still deciding between a Dark Magician Girl and a Fairy Injection Lily. I think I'm going to go with the Fairy Injection Lily, because it is one of my favourite Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards ever, as you can see here. And the Overrush rare is very, very nice. But moving on, past Yu-Gi-Oh! I may try and get the Exodia pieces this year. It all depends on budget, but we do have 2 cards towards the completion of the Final Fantasy page. Now this is definitely one I do want to complete this year. But we do have 2 additions today. First up we have the Lulu, which is one of my favourites, if not my favourite, Final Fantasy full art, and that's going here in the middle. Lovely. And next is a card that's actually playable, I believe, and was actually quite hard to find. I managed to get a really good deal on it. It's this Princess Sarah full art. Managed to pick this up for £58, and if you look on Card Market, I believe there's only one available at this time at £120, so great deal on this one. I actually picked it up off of eBay, which is sometimes better for Final Fantasy cards, and that's going in the bottom left. So only 3 cards to complete the Final Fantasy page, and hopefully we can get that done this year. Moving on to a page that will definitely be completed this year, and that is the Azelf page, because we do have the Secret of the Lakes Azelf here, which I also showed off in my recent Japan Mail Day video. I may change this for a better centered one. I'll see. Except the centering, this card's perfect, so I'm going to stick it in for now and we'll go from there. That's going here on the left with only 1 card, a simple holo, to complete the Azelf page. May even have that in the next video, we shall see. No more scissors today. This page also should really be completed this year. These 2 cards aren't too expensive, I think about £30 and £50 each, so hopefully I can pick those up soon. No more Kabutops to add, unfortunately, or Alakazams, but we do have a Giratina to add, and the Giratina to add is the Giratina Level X from Galactic's Conquest. This is an unlimited copy, also showed off in my last Japan Mail Day video, and a really cool card. This was a Shizuru illustration, and it's probably one of my favourite Giratinas actually. And that's going here in the bottom left. There we go. Moving on to Darkrai, and we have another addition to the Darkrai page. I should actually be able to complete the Darkrai page this year, because we have added the Darkrai Level X. Another really nice Level X card. I just love how they break out of the border. I think it's really cool. And this is also Shizuru artwork. Going here in the bottom. Okay, moving on. We actually have a Reshiram for a change. We haven't added a Reshiram for a long time, but this Reshiram is a really nice one. This is the black and white promo Reshiram. Super, super nice. This is a really clean copy as well. And it's going here, right in the middle. Okay. Now we're going to be adding some more to the full art pages. Some really nice pickups here. All three of these were picked up off of Hater. I give him a shout out in nearly every video because he always seems to be helping me out. But first of all, we have the black Kyurem from Freezebolt. Super nice, going in here. Next up we have probably the third most expensive card on this page, which is the Latias from Thunderknuckle. Super, super nice, great texture. Going here. And last but not least, for black and white full arts, in the bottom corner down here, we have the Raikou from Dark Rush. Super nice card, you can see the texture on it there. Hopefully we should complete one of these pages as well this year, we shall see. I am a little bit stuck for goals at the minute. I don't know if I'm going for graded cards. I don't know if I'm going for the ultimate binder. Graded card wise, I'm thinking I'm just going to be selling graded cards to buy graded cards and selling raw cards to buy cards for the ultimate binder. But we shall see how the shows go pretty much. Moving on, no shinies on this page. However, we are adding our first black and white shiny on this page here. Pick this up off of PokeZetch on Instagram. Great guy. And this is the Terrakion shiny. And the first shiny going into the binder, top left here, which will be next to the Virizion as well. No more full art trainers to add, unfortunately. However, we will be adding some cards to this page. Now this is where the money comes. First of all, we'll be adding the Roseanne Battle Road promo. Pick this up for £60-ish, which was a really good price, and this card is minty. Super well centered. I actually think it could get a 10, even though I bought it as a B+ condition. A really, really great card. Going in the bottom left here. And finally, for Pokemon, the most expensive card I have personally ever purchased. Over £1,000 for this card here. Bought it in a PSA 6, showed it off in the last video, and cracked it out off camera. That is the Mysterious Pearl. Unsure how many copies of this exist. Probably just over 200 is my guess, based on the Bulbapedia page. However, this is a really beautiful card and one of my grails. I will hopefully be picking this up in a PSA 10 sometime in the future, so look out for a video then. But this card for now is the centerpiece of the Battle Road promos. And going into the binder. Now, no card on this page is more expensive than this, except the Cynthia, which is going to be the most difficult card to find probably in this whole binder. Moving on past Pokemon, we are going to be filling out a lot of One Piece in this video. Did do a big order on Card Rush, and to start with, we have a Luffy card. This is the Luffy Gold Dawn. Super, super cool Dawn, this one. And it's going in the middle here to complete the middle row. Really, really nice free cards there. Moving on, no more Zoros to add. I am going to be changing this matching Battle SR because I did think it was holo and it arrived non-holo. So I'm not sure if it even comes in holo, but I'm going to research it a little bit and find out. Moving on, we have a lovely boa to add. This is the Boa Leader All Art from OP07. Funny story about this card, I actually sold a BGS 9 of this for less than I paid for this raw copy. I should have just cracked the BGS 9, but it is what it is. You learn and you lose sometimes. So that's the boa going in. Top left, some more boas to fill in. My goal is to pick up at least 2 mangas this year as well. Hopefully the Nami 100% and maybe the Zoro. That's probably my 2 goals. This is an exciting one to start off 2025. We are going to be completing the Yamato page right now. So we'll start off with the Yamato SP alt art from OP05. Although it says OP01 121, this is from OP05 in Japanese. And it's going in the middle at the top here. Next up we have the alt art leader Yamato, which is going to be going in the bottom here. That's this card here. Very, very nice looking card. I'm glad to be adding it to the binder. Now, although the page is complete, it doesn't mean that if a better card comes along, I'm not swapping something out. But for now, the last card to complete the page is the Yamato Gold Dawn. Super, super nice Dawn. Probably one of my favorites, except the Perona, which I should hopefully be picking up soon. So that completes the Yamato page. Another page completed in the Ultimate Binder. And I'm super happy, as you can hear in my voice. Next up, we have a Perona to add to the collection. This is the Perona Girls Collection. Only the Gold Dawn to add, then we have 2 more spare slots. I do own this card in a PSA 10, and I didn't crack it. I just bought this one raw to add to the binder. There we go. Moving on, only 3 more cards to add, 2 of them being Utas. Now, the first card we have is the SEC alt from OP02, which is this card here. Super, super nice Uta art, to be added in the middle at the bottom here. I do need to upgrade the Dawn still to the Gold Dawn, but that will come in time. That is one of the more expensive ones, along with the Zoro. The rare alt I probably will be swapping out for a different card. I just need to figure out when I'm going to be doing that. But the next card to add is the leader alt of Uta, which is this card here. I do also own this in a PSA 10, both in English and Japanese. But I will probably be selling those off because I have this now. Going into the binder, bottom left. Now these pages may shuffle around a little bit here and there, but for now, super nice. And the last card to be added isn't actually on this page, but it is going to be on this page. Now the spare slot for this Pudding, with the new release of OP09, I believe, came this lovely SP alt art of Pudding, Charlotte Pudding, and that is going to be going in the bottom right here. There we go. Great. So that's all for today. Couple more goals. Hoping to fill out some more of the Weiss stuff, especially these pages here. Hopefully at least 2 cards to 3 cards this year. They are the more expensive stuff. I don't think there's necessarily a card under £300 on these 2 pages. So completion wise, percentage, they don't add very much, but for value they do, so I'm weighing up the options there. This page, the Magic page, I am hoping to pick up at least 2 of the cards this year, probably both the Japanese ones. But this page, the Union Arena page, I'm actually hoping to complete this year. Now, there is none here currently. They are all going to be the winner versions, so I will need to pick those up. However, the whole page should only cost around £1,000, maybe a little bit more, so hopefully I'm going to pick those up. And I have also decided what to do with this final page here, the Dragon Ball Super page. I am going for the signed cards, so if you do have any of those for sale, please let me know and message me on Instagram. So that's it for today. That's the journey to completing the Ultimate Binder. Episode complete. And hopefully within the next sort of 2-3 months I should have another video out. The videos for the Ultimate Binder will slow down now, as most of the cards are getting to that sort of £100 plus mark, and I do actually surprisingly have a budget on how much I spend on cards each month. But that's all for today. Thanks again for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.